Hey, it's Shayna, and I am here to set up my 2021 B6 Stalogy. I wouldn't actually be starting a new one for the new year if I weren't perfectly going to run out of my current B6 right at the end of the year, which I'm pretty psyched about. I've never finished a notebook before. Like, even in school, I've never finished a notebook before, so I'm super excited to be finishing a notebook finally. And yeah, the B6 is just like, it's perfect for me. So I am going to continue using the B6 for 2021, and since it is ending perfectly at the end of this year, I am going to set up my next one. I have a couple things here. These are, I was kind of going with like a galaxy theme, I guess, because I have all these galaxy items. So these are all from the Style Planner. They're all obviously hollow foiled. This is a vellum. These are all actual paper. And then I have this like iridescent sheet from Michaels, I believe. And then I have, it's actually this whole big paper pad, but I just took this sheet out for now because I really like some of these, and then I'm gonna probably incorporate maybe some of these in. I don't know, I don't have that many things to actually do in here, so I'm not entirely sure how many of these I'm gonna use at this very moment, but I'm gonna use what I can. I already have, this is from my, I talked about this in my 3 ways to get over first page scaries video, and this is my first page, and it is a printable that I made. Nothing super fancy, but I may add a little bit more to it just because I can. But this is my first page, and it just says, my planner can be anything I need it to be. My planner must work for me and only me. My planner can improve over time. So that's my first page, and then I have 2 pages of an index. I'm not gonna really do much here. I may add a little bit to this. I'm not entirely sure, but this is for future reference. Like, I know I've always said I didn't need a reference, and then I read the bullet journal method, and it made a whole lot more sense that if I keep this notebook and reference it later, I want a reference for future me. So this index isn't for me to use right this moment. It's for me to use when I look back at this notebook again. So I'm going to do a 2-page index. And then I have my future log, which is just post-it notes. Uneven post-it notes. And what I'm gonna, like, they're all labeled, and what I'm gonna do is, obviously, once January's done, I can take this off, and then I'll have just this left. And then when I move to a new notebook, I don't have to write all this stuff back out. I can just take this whole stack and move it to my new Stalogy, and I'm done. Because I wasn't about to rewrite all that information. So it does add a little bulk, but I don't mind it. And then I'm going to have 2 pages for my word of the year, and then I'm going to go right on into January. So, where is my current planner? Okay, so my current planner, what I did was I actually, let me take this out of here. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Okay. What I did in my current planner is I put paper here all the way across these 2 pages. So it's the same piece of paper across these 2 pages. I didn't cut it or anything, it's just in there. And then I did the same for the very back. This is also just one continuous sheet, so that's what I did back here. I'm not entirely sure if I want to do this again. It's cute, but I don't know if I want to do it again. I was actually planning on only doing like maybe this side and this side, but at the same time I kind of want to use this paper. So I'm considering, just right now, considering doing both. And then I like this vellum here, but I think I made mine to, I have to make it a little less wide than the page because this vellum got completely destroyed. So I kind of like having this vellum here, so I may do that again. So with that, I mean, I do have this vellum that I might put here. So then I probably don't want to do, at least not that one. I might do one of these, but I feel like that's too much hollow. So I might take something out of this paper pad, which is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, I'm just gonna flip through. That was a kind of a crappy flip through, but you get it. So I think I may do that. I may just cover both again, because I don't know, that seems like something I enjoyed this year. I didn't hate this, that's for sure. So I guess I'm just gonna get started because I don't really have a plan, like, at all. I'm actually filming this. I've been doing this lately where I'm actually filming on Saturday morning, and I really should stop doing that. I should, because I don't like saying should very often, but realistically this is something I should start filming sooner again. I used to do that. I don't know why I stopped, but mostly, oh, that's pretty. Mostly because I don't really know what to film a lot of time. Ooh, that's also really pretty. These are actually double-sided. I prefer, any paper pads I get, I prefer them to be double-sided, just because I don't like the single-sided ones. I like having options. But, let's see. I want something that's like a galaxy. I don't know. I guess I've used this before. These are actually already cut down. Oh, that one's already cut down. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. I'm going to use that. Okay. So then I can just do this all the way across. I don't know. I haven't watched any videos on this at all, but when I did this for my current one, I did not cut it here, and I don't know that I cared. There's this gap here. Yeah, I don't think I taped it down. Oh, maybe I did up there. I don't know, but I can probably tape it down better, or even better, I'll probably just cut it in the middle. I know there's a chance that it may flip up, but I don't know, I think I might try it, and then I'll put the vellum in between so it'll be more taped down even. I like this. I like this a lot. I might do it this way. I don't know. What way do I want this? I kind of like this dark part here, but I think I'm going to do it with the lighter part and then have this like straight on in the middle. So I'm going to get my supplies. My most important supply is my coffee. I don't know if I can show this without spilling it because this is full, but my mug, oh, I can't. It says, "I love you, a whole latte," and this mug is adorable. And I have some Christmas cookies, of course, because that's also important when you're setting up a planner. You have to have some kind of sustenance, right? So I'm gonna go get a few supplies because I am, of course, not prepared for this. So yeah. Okay. So I grabbed a few supplies. I grabbed my slice tool. It's basically a knife, but it's like, I mean, it's pointy, but it's not like a knife, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you can touch it and not, well, I guess you would cut yourself on that, but I don't know. I really like this instead of like an X-Acto knife. And then I have some adhesive squares and some double-sided tape, just because I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going to prefer. I also have my gigantic Fiskars cutter here, my rotary cutter. I do have a smaller one, but I don't like the way that cuts, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm just going to mark where I would want to cut it. A pen would be very, very helpful for this, wouldn't it? So, I'm going to cut it right there. If I can get a straight line, there we go, right there, and right here. So I cannot wait. I'm planning on getting a different desk for this area. I have a gigantic desk right now, but it's just like a plain white top, and I don't like it for videos because it's a little too bright for my taste. So I want to get something that's more like a natural wood, so I wouldn't have to use my moose blanket as a background anymore, to make it a little a little less, I don't know, stark. I don't know. Okay, those match up. They do. But yeah, I can't wait until that, because then I can just use my space. I have all kinds of crap on this thing too. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous amount of stuff I have on here. Okay, so that and that. I think it cut it. Okay, there we go. So now, how do I want to cut this? I want it to be with that overlapping. I think I'm going to do this on this side and this on this side. So then I'll have the dark part down here. Oh, jeez, that was probably really loud, sorry. That's a little too dark. Gosh darn. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? How do I do this in my other one? I have stuff. I'm just going to do it this way, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. Okay. So I think I'm going to cut a little off the bottom and the top. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. So if I do this, I basically want it cut off right about there. So. I will cut it right here and right about here. If I need to trim it down, I can trim it down. There, and where'd that go? There we go. I lost my mark. Alright, so there's that one. If it ends up being a little short, I don't care. I'm fine with that. Okay, so that's good. So now this one has to line up. Well, it doesn't have to line up, but I prefer it to. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now, can't even see what I'm doing. Oh no! Okay, now that I've bumped it. Oh my gosh, this is a hot mess. All right, let me focus for just 1 second. I can maybe talk again. All right, there. So now I can, right there and right there. Okay. I had decided, I don't know how many of you do a word of the year. If you do, let me know in the comments. I do a word of the year, and I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do for my word. Yeah, I like that. Gosh, that's going to be nice. And then I can do something different in the back like I did in my current Stalogy. Okay. Just move that out of the way. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for my word of the year yet. Scissors. I had chosen intentional. And I don't know if I want to... Oh, those aren't the same size. No wonder they're not quite matching up. Whatever. Okay. Nice. What am I trying to say here? Spit it out already. I had chosen intentional in my last video, I think, for my pocket rings. And now I'm like, I don't think I want that anymore. So, I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Not sure it's going to do as well in execution. So, oh, that was a terrible cut. We're not here for perfection, so it is what it is. Yeah, so now I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I should do something like reach. Because, like, this is, like, reach for the stars, you know? Okay. I think I like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it down. I think I'm going to use the adhesive squares first and see how that holds up. And I'll take it from there, I guess. So, just take 6 of them, maybe? Yeah, 6 of them. Yeah, I don't know. So I've done, what have I done? I've done balance, I've done revise. That was 2018, and 2019. For 2020, I did simplify. I didn't really do anything, like I didn't do anything in my planner necessarily for my word. I just kind of kept it in the back of my mind at all times when I was making decisions and whatnot. But, kind of want to do something more intentional this year, but it seems like a lot of people are choosing the word intentional or intention, and that's fine. I can have the same word as other people. It's not like my word last year was super original either, but I don't know. What were my choices that I was thinking of? Was something like nourish, empower, and none of those things really did it for me. So the only one that's really done it for me this time is intention. And that's kind of off of something that my therapist and I have talked about, is that I need to be, we try to refrain from using the words should and need, because, you know, people say things that they need to do, but you don't really need to do it. But something that we both feel I do actually need to do is be more intentional with my time. This is crooked. Well, a little less Facebook scrolling, a little more actually intending. Like, if I'm gonna Facebook scroll, I need to be intentional about it, right? Like, I need to actually have made that decision to do that versus just kind of doing it to fill time and avoid doing the things that I actually want to do. So, I'm going to cut these edges off and see how I like that a little more. So yeah, that was kind of off of a conversation that we had. I'm probably going to go with it because it is the best fitting, I think, and I don't know, it's silly to be like, no, other people have it, so I can't have it. No, that's stupid. So, I'm glad we had this conversation and I got to air that out, that I'm silly, and yeah. So I'm probably still going to go with it just because I think it's the best word for me. I know there's probably like an actual proper way to have this, but I don't care. I just want to find what looks good in here. That one looks kind of good. I could do something like more in the middle too. Like, I don't have to do the edges. It's just easier if you do the edges, obviously, because, well, they're the edges. I don't know what I like. I think I'm gonna go with that. I like this M here. Yeah, I don't know. None of the rest of these are really... Well, that one's not bad. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that one. If I do it right here, right there, and have a little bit of some of these, or even right there, because then I get that top star. Okay, so I'm going to cut off just a little bit here. Oh no, I just moved it. Of course I did. Okay, I think I can figure this out. So I'm going to cut off just a little bit right there. Okay, so then right there, and then I should have that top star. Yep. Well, for the most part, maybe I can cut just a little bit more off. Yeah, there we go. And this top star here. And then right before this little, oh, right there. Look at that. That lines up perfectly. Aha. Oh, and I need to, oh, that's right. I need to cut a little tiny bit off because I don't want it to do what my one this year did. I want it to be just a little bit shorter. Yeah, just a little bit shorter. Okay. Should grab my little scissors for this. Those would have been better. Okay. Can I get those off of here? Maybe? Come on! There we go. So, there's that. I really like this. This looks so good. Okay, so I can do one of two things here. I do have all this Simply Gilded, like, galaxy colored washi that I could use here, or I could use just clear tape. I'm kind of considering using one of these just because of this gap here, and then that would kind of seal that down a little bit more. Which one would I use? Probably, would this even make a difference? I mean, it's so small. I don't think I want that. Gosh, I want something like this, but I wish it didn't have the bows and crap on it, like the stars and the constellations. I just want, like, these colors without all the hollow foil and stuff. Well, I don't really have anything that isn't like that. So I think what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm going to tape this down just with some clear tape. And here. So I do this nicely, maybe. I can hear my kids screaming upstairs. It's not really screaming, more yelling. Let's fix that bump there. Well, okay, that bump's just gonna be there. Is that good enough? I should probably maybe put a little bit more on. There. Ah, this is kind of hard to get off this page. Okay, right there. Ah, that didn't work very nicely, now did it? I haven't really done this with the clear tape before. I usually use washi, but like I said, I didn't really have a washi that I liked for this, so. Okay, so there's that. I think that's, I mean, there's that little bit right there, but I can always cover this with something later. I mean, I could cover it with something like that where it's really tiny. Okay. I have a couple more. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these, oh my gosh, if I can get these out. Are these so jam-packed in here? I can't get any of them out. Okay. So I'm either going to use, if I can get it out, that one or that one. So that one kind of blends in a little bit. That one, I kind of like the dark one. Yeah, I kind of like the dark one. No, I'll go with the light one. I like the dark one more, but I think the light one blends in a little better. So I'm just going to put this down to kind of make it, I don't know, a little more cohesive, I guess, on the inside here. If this doesn't really work out, this, oh my gosh. So I cut off one of the bookmarks of my Giglio Appunto that I used to have by doing what I just did. I had like flashbacks of me cutting that off. Yeah, that's small enough to where I won't necessarily, it's not super noticeable. But it's still held down a little bit. I like that. That's cute. Okay. Alright, we're getting into some smaller cutting here, so I'm gonna take my scissors here. There we go. Can I cut this off here? There. That's much better. Okay, and then I've got a little bit here too. Alright. Looks like I might have some problems with this, just looking at it right now where it's kind of not sticking down much on the paper, but it is on this side, so I think it's just how I did it on this side is not sticking down very nicely. I don't know, but it should be okay. It should work out. So now that I've done that, what do I want to do now? I want to put something in here, but what I did last time was I kind of put down a picture of like me and my family. I don't really have a newer picture, so that's not gonna work. I'm trying to get this bump out of here. I wonder if I can cut it out. Watch me ruin this thing. Watch me ruin this on camera. Okay. Hey, look at that. Bump no more. I didn't really think about photos or anything. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do there. I might leave this blank for now and figure that out later. Oh, this is already... I wonder if I put a little bit... I'm really happy because this is... Oh my gosh, where's the ending? I'm using up some of my washi that I just have sitting around. Okay, maybe if I do this, maybe that'll help. Why am I grabbing that one? Just help it stick down a little more, maybe? We'll see. That works because I'm not going to probably put anything on this side except for maybe sticky notes or something. So that's fine that this is a little bit thicker on this side than it is on this side because I'm probably going to put something here. So that's how I did in my main one. I have a picture of my family here. So there's the inside front cover. So now what do I want to do for the back? What do I want to do for the back? probably not going to put vellum back there. So I think what I can do then on the back is use one of these from the Style Planner. It's just which one I want to use. Probably not this one, since I already have the constellations up front. So I'll probably use one of these two. So then it's down to pink or the like dark blue. You know, I'm gonna go ask my kid. Okay, so I asked the kiddo and he chose the pink one. So I'm gonna go with the pink one. I've got a smudge or something there. How do I want to do this? The moons are kind of all over the place, so I don't know that it really matters which way I put it in here, but I'm probably going to do it this way. Gosh, that like, with the light, that really shimmers. Okay, I'm going to put my washi to the side. I have a mess, a just straight up mess going on here. Okay, so I'm going to need this again. And same thing, I'll just wait, I want it this way, right? So why did that hurt my brain so bad? Okay. Cut it right there. Now I'm doing this totally differently than I did the first time, but whatever. Okay. So there's that side. This really does cut crooked, doesn't it? Yeah, sure does a little bit. Okay, that's fine. So that's that side, and then I can cut this one down right there. Oh, I still have to cut the tops. I'm gonna cut a little bit off the bottom here, just collectively. There we go. Wrong side. There we go. Okay, and then the top can be cut off right here, and right here. Okay, so yeah, I'm really curious to see what y'all are doing for your word of the year. If you do one, obviously not everybody does that, which is also totally cool. I just really like to have some kind of guide, I guess, for how I want to handle the year a little bit. So that's why I do one. Okay, round the corners here. But totally get it if you don't do that. I didn't, obviously, for a long time. But yeah, I'm intrigued. Oh gosh, I'm terrible at rounding these corners. I have a corner rounder, but it does round it too much for the Stalogy, so oh, that was terrible. I don't like to use it, so this is gonna be awful. But that's okay. It's my planner. That's all that matters. It's my planner. And if I don't care, I don't care. Yeah, so intrigued to see what y'all have for your words, if you are doing one. As I'm like talking, I'm probably still gonna go with intentional, Do I want to do like intent maybe? Intentional. I went with intentional, but intent is a smaller word. Intention is even a smaller word. Maybe I should change it to intention. I don't know. I am at a loss. It's funny because I have word of the year pages I'm gonna do in here, but I have no idea what I'm gonna do in them yet. Let's try this a different way, maybe. Let's try it this way. Maybe that'll stick on better. It does stick out a little bit. I can cut that down. I don't know that I like this cut in the middle thing. I think I liked it better when it was all one piece. Yeah, it came up, but I think I liked it better that way, but I don't know. At least I tried it, and now I know that I think I like it better, so for my next Stalogy, I can just keep it all one piece. But we'll see. Maybe I'll grow to like this as the year goes on, or the year. I'm not going to be in this specific Stalogy for the entire year. Who am I joking? But I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see how I like it. And there. So there's that. I'm probably going to need to put some tape down. And I'm going to need to trim this a little bit. At least I have his little dinky scissors. It's so cute. Trying to obviously not cut the planner. I'm just trying to cut the paper. I do not. I cut about as well as I draw straight lines. So if you've been here a little bit, y'all know I don't draw straight lines. By this little tiny piece here. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to maybe I'll put washi tape here because I need to use this washi up. There's so much washi. I don't want to use a bow one. I might either use this constellations or maybe these moons, or maybe I'll use this one. That one would probably be okay. It kind of blends in, but it still kind of stands out. The moons would blend in, but they're just a slightly different hollow. I don't know. That's just silliness now. Alright, let's stick it on that one. I stuck it on too far. Okay, that's not coming off. I'm gonna have to do this twice because that is definitely not coming off, and I put it too far onto this side. Okay. That's cute though. All right. There. Good enough. Look at how much hollow that is. It's so sparkly. I tried with the minimal stuff because obviously it's kind of all like the in thing now is the minimal planning and minimal decor and stuff, and I tell you, I tried it. I really gave it a go. And I love it in other people's planners so much. In my own planner, I cannot stand how boring it looks. I don't use my planner when it's not like bedazzled the crap out of. And that's just something I know about myself. I know other people are the opposite, where they don't use their planner. There's too much stuff in it, so obviously it's all about personal preference, but my personal preference is I need it decorated. And I know that about myself, and I accept that. So as much as I would love to do like a minimal planner without all the hollow and deco, I cannot. It does not work for me. I will stop using my planner. So there's that. And then, okay, so my index, I'm not going to actually decorate, but what I'm considering doing, I can't decide if I just want to go super simple and just write like with Tombow marker, index, or if I want to put like washi at the top. I feel like I kind of want washi at the top. My dailies are still fairly simple, so let's use this washi up. Why not? I think I want to go with this constellation one. I just want to get this washi used. I have so much of it and I've already given so much away. It's ridiculous. Maybe I'll go down one here. Just so there's a little bit left at the top. And then, do I have a, aha. My coffee's getting cold. Oh no. There we go. Okay, and then I'll put this one here. Oh, that's not, okay. That's not coming off either, so it's gonna not be straight. That's fine. Can I maybe just fix this part? Maybe without ripping the paper off? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's adorable. I love that. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to find a box sticker and then just write index on here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay. I have whittled my sticker collection down to these 2 books, and I'm actually going to, I think, move everything in this book to this one and then just keep this for whenever we can go to meetups and stuff again. But these are basically all my Peachy Plan stickers. And I do have some boxes in here too. Do I have any galaxy themed boxes is the question. I don't think I do. And I'd want 2 of the same, and I don't know if I have anything galaxy themed that is 2 of the same. There's these I suppose, but I don't really like that for this. Okay. So I'm probably going to use these because they're the same. Which color should I use? Maybe I should use the purple. The purple would look nice with this. Use 2 of the purple. These are from Peachy Plans. And I don't know if I should put it in the middle. I'm going to put it over here. I like having it over there. And I'll put this one over here. Just to kind of... Okay. So... how should I write this? I have paused and rolled back to get my planner bag so many times because all my planner stuff is in there. And so I finally just brought it closer to me. Okay, let's see if I can write this semi-nicely. Index. Oh my goodness. These are not gonna... I know for sure these are not gonna... Stop talking while you're writing. These are not gonna look the same between these 2 pages, but that's okay. I am not a pro at lettering, and that's perfectly fine by me. It looks good enough for me, so that's what matters. Again, my planner just needs to look good for me. Index. Okay. Well, that looks interesting. But okay, and then I might find like some... I don't think I have any right now. but I might find some star stickers. I guess I can check my deco. I have a deco spot in here. Coffee. Deco. There's some hollow stars. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get off of there. Get off there. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, so I'll just put this, put that right there. Haha! Yay! That makes me happy. Okay, so then I'm just gonna write as I need my index. These pages, I need to move this down a little bit because I think I'm going to do the same thing on these pages. I really need to space these out better, but should I do the same washi? Do I do the same washi or do I change it up a little bit? Oh my goodness, there we go. I don't know. What should I do? I can do this. I don't really like this. I want this vertical. I don't want that sideways. I don't want anything with the bows on it right now, but I guess that could always be an option too. I could do this thinner one. I think I'm just going to continue on using this one. I do also have, oh come on, I do also have this one. I think I'm going to use this one. I like this one, but I think I'm just going to continue on. It'll make it look cohesive at least. Which, I mean, I'm not super concerned about, but why not? Oh no, I did it again. Oops. Okay. Came off nicely. Okay. So there's that, and then I think I'll use these two blues here and kind of do the same thing. And I have two heart stickers, so I can even use that here. Do I want to write future and then log? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Future log. Okay. And then I can put my hearts in. The only bummer is going to be that I only have one star left. I don't have a matching star to go with that one. But I could continue this on to the next page. That's fine. I'll just use the one star. We'll make it work. Future log. There's that. Pretty cute. Okay. I like this so far. And now here's my word of the year pages. So I'm just gonna, since I've done the other two in the exact same washi, I'm just gonna use this washi again. This makes me happy. I'm using up my little bit of my stash. I've been trying to, since my word for 2020 was simplify, I was trying to not buy planner supplies as much as possible. I really bought a whole lot less than I did in 2019. There we go. Spit it out eventually. So that made me really happy. I'm hoping to continue that into 2021. I'm just trying to use up what I have versus buy a ton more stuff. I'm going to do the light pink. Should I do this light pink or this light pink? Probably go with this one because the other ones were like this pastel too. Okay. So. And there we go. So I guess I'm just going to use the one star. Which is fine. I will make it work. I'll put it on this side, I think. I'm not drinking my coffee because I've been doing this. My coffee's probably cold now. Come on, you can fit. There we go. Word of the. And year. Gives me a little more space to. I'm not used to working with this soft tip pen. I'm used to working with the harder tip pen, so it's looking kind of trash, but whatever. Word of the year. All right. So I have my beginning here, and I'm probably not going to do a whole lot here. I may put like a key or something here. I don't really need it, but it'd be kind of nice anyway. Index for future reference, not for now. Future log, word of the year. And then I'm not entirely sure what I want to put in. Like, I want to put a couple more things in here, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I didn't put anything special into my 2021 that I started in late June just because I wanted to get it started. So I didn't really plan anything out for the beginning. And now that I am, I kind of want to do something like, I want to do something with it. I may just, honestly, I just asked on the Stalogy Lovers group what kind of things people are putting in. So I may save this and actually start setting up my January later. I mean, obviously I have to get it, I'll probably do it like later this weekend or something. But yeah, so then in the back, I am going to do a couple things as well, and where is my, there we go, okay. Just bringing out my current Stalogy so I can bring this out because this is what I'm having in my 2021 Stalogy as of right now. So in the back, I'm going to do some swatches. Oh, I do already have it. I already have it laid out. Okay, look at me. So I'm going to do some swatches on this page, and that's mostly going to be of highlighters, and then probably my fountain pen inks, and then I've got my grid guide here. I'm going to have a 2-page pen test, but I'm actually considering doing my grid guide a little differently, so I am going to take that off of here, because I won't need that. Because I'm not considering it, I'm just going to do it. So this page can be blank. I'll figure out something to put there. I just don't want the swatches to be on the back of the pen test pages so that it, you know, doesn't shadow goes through, whatever. But what I'm considering doing is I do have an extra Stalogy that I had for something else that I'm not using at the moment, but it is partially filled. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up taking out a plain page from that extra Stalogy that I have, and I'm going to redraw this grid page on that. So I'll just completely rip the page out, draw the grid out, and then I'll have it as a reference, but it won't actually need to be in this planner, and I won't have to draw it out for every single planner. So, kind of the same concept as as this, where I don't want to draw that setup back out again every single Stalogy, because I'm considering I might be able to do 2 Stalogies this year, but I might do 3 depending on how much space I use between the Stalogies. Like, I'm not really planning it out specifically, like this is for this many months. I'm just gonna go with it, and whenever I need to replace the Stalogy, I'll replace it. So if I have to replace it in August, I'll do it, or if I have to replace it in like May, you know, like I'm not really concerned about how much I fit into here. It's just that if I use a whole lot of note pages or whatever, then I'm gonna need more, and I just don't want to draw this stuff back out. So kind of the same concept with the grid. I don't want to draw it back out, so I'm gonna just do it and laminate it and stick it in my planner, and it'll be good. So pen test pages, maybe I'll do, you know what, I'm gonna do that here too. Come on, get over there. Do this here, because why not? Why not make it look nice all the way throughout? Okay. Plus, this is super easy. I'm just laying down some washi and putting some box stickers down. Like, this isn't anything complicated, so thank goodness. I was actually, speaking of word of the year, because I'm all over the place, I was actually considering taking Simplify back into 2021 with me. I'm still honestly kind of considering that, because I don't feel like I'm necessarily done with it. I feel like there's more I can do with it. You know, let's do this pastel green. So I'm still kind of considering that, just taking Simplify in with me, but this is kind of defeating the purpose. This is not, I mean, it is simple. It's decorative. Simple decor? Is that like a thing? I mean, it's not simple designs, but I mean, this was fairly easy. You just slap down some washi and some stickers. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not good with lettering. Like, I'm not good with coming up with fun ways to write things. So I'm just gonna write pen test. I'll just write it on both like I did the index. Pen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pen test. Good enough. No sparkly stickers for that one, but that's okay. So there we go. There's my pen test pages. I'm not going to do it here yet because I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep that there or not, but there's the pen test pages, and I think that was basically all that I was putting in here for now. Yeah, I'll probably design something out for this, or not design something, but just write it. Write it out. I'll probably write it out on other paper first and then transfer it into here nicer so that it kind of solidifies in my mind what I want to do. And then I'm kind of just considering launching right on into January. It depends on what people say in the Stalogy Lovers group. If anything goes, oh yeah, I kind of want that for me. I have this theory personally for myself, not for others, but for myself, that if I'm going and looking for something that I don't already have, like I knew I wanted an index, I knew I wanted a future log, I knew I wanted word of the year. I'm asking for other stuff of what to put in here, but I don't need it clearly because I didn't put it in here. I didn't think of it. So it's not something I need, and so therefore do I really want to put it in here, but I kind of want to see what other people come up with. and see if there's anything else that maybe I want to put in here. It just feels a little lacking, but I don't know. We'll see. I may add a little bit more to these pages. I may put like a picture here or something. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here yet. I know, at least I know that if I really wanted to, I could launch right into January from here. And what I'll most likely do is I'll most likely use some kind of acetate or vellum on the monthly cover pages, and then not throughout the weeks. I was doing that throughout the weeks in my current Stalogy, and I stopped because I didn't like how much it bulked it up. So yeah, I might do it for the months, but not so much for the actual weeks. So what I'm considering doing too is I'm considering not using weeklies and just going off of my monthlies. So what I'm going to end up doing is, like, let's pretend this is starting my January. I mean, I guess I could just start my January, because I can always add these beginning pages. Like, if I find something else I want, I can always add it in later. I know a lot of people and myself like keeping all the beginning stuff together, but the whole point of me being in Stalogy is to embrace the fact that I want to go with the flow, so forget it. Let's do it. Make this video longer. Not like it really needs to be, but okay. Well, I don't know where that's from, but I bought this ages ago when I was really buying paper. How do I want to do this? I might put some paper here. Do I want to put paper here? I don't think I do. What have I done in my monthlies right now? Here's my October. Oh, what did I do in November? Nothing, because I was really behind. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll probably do it the same way, where I'll do like January, write out January here, and then do my... No, I wasn't going to do that because I still want to do this goals page, and I want to have... I still want to do this goals page, and I want to have a 2-page monthly instead of this 1 page. It's still going to be 1 page, but I'll show you. Ooh, how am I going to do this? How did I write it out? Oh my gosh, I gotta keep going back to my B6 here, my current. How did I write it out? I wrote it out that I want to do the goals and then the cover. So this is going to be my goals page. This is going to be my cover page, which I will probably put like a monthly or something there. And then this will be my month on 2-page. My habit tracking, and then I'll go straight into my dailies. Okay, so monthly goals. How do I want to do this? I might just do what I did. December was really nice because I stopped using stickers for a lot of stuff and I just used my Tombos, and gosh, I really liked that. So, January. What color should I do for January? Maybe gold? Gold would look good. I might as well just move all of my planner stuff to this desk. So I'm... I wonder if I have this page. Let's do this. So this is 055. Ooh, that is bright. And this one back here is 993. That's a little too orange for my taste. But I'm not gonna be able to see that. What about this one? What is this one? 991. This is probably gonna be too... That's still too orange. This is gonna be way too bright. Yeah. I could do, I have this already. I could do gold, this gold mild liner. I don't think I like that either. I think I'm gonna go with, I wish I had a color in between these, or like this tone, but darker. I don't have anything like that because yellow is not my favorite color at all. But I kind of want to do like a black and gold theme because, you know, the new year and stuff. Forget it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do, what is this? 6, 7, 9, maybe not that one. What is this one? This is Imperial or something, I think. 636. Oh, you know what? I might just continue. I might just continue not using all of these colors, but I may continue using this one. I really like this color. It's kind of a, what is this, 553? It's kind of a bluish purple. Otherwise there's this one too, 603. Oh, you know what? I like that one more. Okay. I'm going to go with 603 then. I have a mess. Such a mess. Okay. So 603 is what I'm going to go with. And this is my goals page. So I think I'm just going to, I don't know, I'm trying to do this again really simple, so I don't want a whole ton of stuff on these pages. These are the pages that I'm going to look at on the daily, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to look at these beginning pages necessarily every single day, but these pages I probably will look at more often. So there's my January goals. This is going to be my January cover page, but I think I'm going to put, like I said, a monthly there, and I'm probably going to put this vellum here too. I'm not going to do that right now. So then this next page is going to be my monthly. So what I'm going to do, where's my December? Oh my gosh, I just want my monthly. Thank you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out my same month on one page that I have here. And then I am going to have January tasks. Oops. I'm kind of taking this from the bullet journal method. So, I might just use this one purple color throughout January. So I'm going to do my month on one page here. So let's just pretend this is January. So I'm going to have my monthly laid out here. There we go. Monthly laid out here. Ah! And then this is going to be where all of my tasks go, eventually. So, yeah, month on one page, and then my weeklies, what I do is I typically have like my week here, and then I have tasks here. And what I'm thinking of doing is doing more of a true bullet journal method where that's not the page that goes on. I write everything in here, and then if it actually doesn't go on today, I'm still going to write it in here. If it needs to go into the future log, I will process that at the end of the night. So if this needs to go on the future log, if I write something here, and then at the end of the night I process it and add it into my future log here, then I can write, you know, an arrow, a specific arrow to mention that it was moved forward. Or if it's something that I don't need to do today, but I want to write down anyway, I'm going to write it in today. I'll go to my monthly task list here, and I'll write it in here, and then I'll do like an arrow back to signify that I moved it back to like the month instead of the day. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. Well, not what I'm kind of thinking of doing, that's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm gonna have the month on one page here, and then these will be my monthly tasks that don't have a specific date. And then the next thing I'll do is my habit tracking and my spending log. I'm going to basically do this exactly the same as I have it now, where I have my habits here, and then I have my spending tracker here broken down by day, and then I just write it in here. And this is probably what I'm going to carry forward. I'm going to change some of these things for January. I've kind of adjusted it every month so far, just some things I realize I don't need to track and whatever. So I'm going to adjust a few things in here, but this is going to be the basic idea of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to set it up right this moment though. So then right after that, although I can, let's see, how much space did I have here? I'm going to start on, I'm going to start up here. The tip of this pen is not very good. It's like frayed. Log. Okay, that gives me a little more space than what I had in December. And then I can start this maybe here. Oh, please fit. So there we go. Barely fit. Okay. So there's my habits and spending log, and that's where that will go. So it's going to be a 2-page. And I'll probably do all this setup in a separate video, because drawing all this stuff out is going to take some time. So, and I don't really have that in me right at this moment, and I don't really have the time to do it at this moment. So this is kind of what I'm going to do. Goals, some kind of cover page, monthly, month on one page, horizontal, or yeah, whatever. Tasks, habits and spending, and then I'm going to launch straight into my dailies. Yeah. So that's it. I think that's the video. I don't know, hopefully this was helpful in some ideas, or to inspire, like, getting it set up. I don't know. This is only my second Stalogy, but this is like my millionth planner, so I totally understand the feeling too nervous to get it right kind of thing, because I have been putting this off until the last minute right now, because I was too nervous to get it set up. So it's not just you. I have the nervousness too. Even though I did this like first page scaries thing, that was perfectly fine. I like this. It wasn't so much the writing in my notebook that I was scared of doing, it was how I wanted to set it up. That's what I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do this. So how I want to do this, but I really like how this came out with just doing it. Just doing it and using what I had on hand. I didn't buy any of these things specifically for January. I had all of these things on hand, which is really cool. I mean, obviously, if you don't have a very big stash, or you don't have specifically what you're looking for, then you'd have to buy it. But I was really trying to use what I already have, which is why I went with the Galaxy theme, because I have a bunch of Galaxy items. So, yeah, that's basically it. So, anyway, thank you so much for being here. I always really greatly appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!